All right, and with that, we are properly live. A little bit of a delay, having a bit of a troubled player this week.
Excuse you. I had to drive 8 hours home.
No excuses, no excuses.
Listen, if it really came down to it, I could have told my family to shut up in the car and just played from my phone.
Oh god, that would have been a trip.
They'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? Shh, Mom, shut up. All right, Maggie, use Bubble Beam.
I'm playing Pokemon!
You know, they probably would accept it. And then my brother would call me a fucking nerd.
I mean, we are nerds. Come on.
We are.
Yeah, he calls you a fucking nerd. He's like, I'm not a nerd. It's just Pokemon Dungeons and Dragons. It's a normal thing.
It's a combination of all things nerdy.
I love the Lilligant. She's beautiful.
All the friends, they're just showing up. Who wants to do the recap while I drink my coffee?
I killed a Dratini.
There was a Dratini that was fainted, almost murdered.
Right after I said, wouldn't this be funny if I fainted it? Huh. Fucking surprised Pikachu faced myself.
Speaking of that, Cherry, I can't believe you didn't clip that and put that on the Clips channel. Bad.
Wow. Why don't you just shit talk your manager some more? Holy shit.
Cherry, put him in his place.
Flip this and then just
Clip this.
We'll demonize Scooty together, it'll be fine.
When the video maker spites the editor.
Alright, I'm trying to remember where we started off, because I remember the end.
Yeah, we had just left the city after getting our Pokemon badges. I cannot remember the name of the city.
Wellborn.
Wellborn. And we went down to see something.
I believe we were just going to the next town, and then we stopped by
the bike shop so that you could commission a Corvisquire saddle.
Yeah,
yes.
Well, a Corviknight saddle, because I was a big dumb and forgot that Corvisquire doesn't evolve into Corviknight until 30, and he's 28. So, my apologies for that. So now I'm probably going to get to the next town. Knowing my luck, he won't have evolved yet, and I'll be very sad, but I digress.
Vivi says, knowing my luck, after she literally just hucked a Pokeball at a Dratini and caught it first try without even, interacting with it.
Yep, that's true. Very, very true.
We ended up in a meadow. We befriended Petalil.
You befriended Petalil.
You tried to befriend Petalil. And then we beat up... What was the...
Crabrawler?
Yeah. And we found a... No, that was with the Oricorio.
Oh yeah, you beat up a Dwebble that Seth then caught, yeah.
That's our friend now. His name's Osage.
And then we encountered a shiny Oricorio that Vivi was able to capture. And then she immediately sent it to the box.
And gave us a crystal piece that sent us through a cave with when the Dratini accident happened and Seth kept getting electrocuted.
A tragedy.
Shocking.
We collected more crystals and summoned a fucking Steelix that almost rocked our shit.
Not just a Steelix, a boss crystal Steelix.
Yep.
That mega evolved on its own, naturally. Kind of scary.
Yeah.
He's trying to kill us. That's what I'm taking away.
So, speaking of that, where do you want to start off? Do you want to start off where we left off, or like back in the right outside the meadow, carrying your way back through the route.
We can start off where we left off.
Yeah, I mean, we can just start where we left off, I suppose.
Investigate those crystals some more.
There we go. So, once again, as we left off, the Steelix is currently unconscious on the ground, kind of where Petalil is, in fact. It has reverted back to being a regular Steelix. Of course, as I had mentioned before, it's kind of like a crystal Steelix, so it's a little different. And the crystals have... let's see if I can actually do this. Where? No, that doesn't work on my end. That's a shame. I was gonna say that the crystals light up the entire cave, but that apparently doesn't work very well. I think it's just because of the way I set things up, but that's okay.
We'll just ignore the fog of war.
Yep, just ignore the fog of war. And the cave, of course, falls silent. And other than the dripping of water from before. So what is it that you would like to do?
I'd like to recall Lila and Maggie.
Okay.
I also see Seth is very injured.
Yes, Seth has an injury. But I think that was just from last time from the electrocution. He actually stayed out of that fight for the most part.
Yep.
Yeah, you almost got steamrolled.
Pokemon are dangerous.
You really are.
To all the people that want Pokemon. to all those that wish Pokemon were real. No, you don't.
No, I do. Are you telling me you don't want to see Ludicolo?
Oh god. Not if it looks like the way in the Pokemon movie. Or in,
I absolutely want to see it that way.
Oh god, it's so horrifying.
Oh, can we get the fuck out?
You...
Depends on if the DM lets us move.
Hey.
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 Oh yeah, Justice is big boy now.
Yep. It's a Noivern now. Yep.
That's a funny looking door.
Yeah, so in the back of the cave appears to be a stone door that is partially opened. It's not wide enough to fit a person through, but peering inside, it seems to be a pretty well-lit room, lit up by a singular large crystal in the middle. And there appears to be scattered objects inside, as if something has been collecting things.
Blinn reconnaissance.
Oh, well, considering how injured Justice is, Spear is probably gonna dump a few potions on him. Oh my goodness. Why did my phone just turn on?
I was like, what the fuck was that?
He's out here watching the news.
Bruh. I think my phone thought it heard me talk to it. I'm not gonna say the name, but everybody knows what it is. We know what's going on.
Yep. As long as it doesn't tell you to stick a penny in the outlet like Alexa did.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I just healed Justice to full. I don't know why I rolled that. That's interesting. I did not do that on purpose.
Weird.
Oh, it's probably because I hit my macro for capture a Pokemon. That's what it was.
Oh, fair enough.
But I digress. Well, I don't think I actually now have a Pokemon that is small enough to actually fit through there.
Would Petalil be able to fit through there?
Yes.
Alright, well then I will bring Petalil back out. And ask her to go through.
Right. So, Petalil and Fuji go through the door, and there doesn't appear to be any mechanism to get the door wider, but there does seem to be like scattered broken Pokeballs and what appears to be like used up potions, and some frayed rope. And what appears to be a couple of like workmen's like tools, like pickaxes and shovels and whatnot.
Being completely honest, Petalil not knowing what it's looking for, she would just be running back and forth, bringing out whatever's in there.
Fair enough.
Whatever she can bring out.
Sure. So there's remnants of like broken standard basic balls, great balls, and then one or two like broken ultra balls, as well as two broken dusk balls, I think is what they're called.
So glad that none of us have the ability to, repair Pokeballs.
Maybe
Hey.
one day. I don't even know what to ask for here.
Is the frayed rope attached to anything?
No, it's not.
And Fuji, God, what would this role even be? It's gonna be a bad roll, whatever it is. I guess can Fuji like roll perception to investigate further, or?
Of course, yeah.
Poor Fuji. My good little apple.
So, it doesn't take much to realize that that there obviously was something back here, but whatever was here must have either been captured or defeated and it fled, because there's very obviously signs of a Pokemon battle, scorched, rock, and water like splashes everywhere. So it's also relatively recent as well.
And I assume there's only one entrance into this room.
That is what it appears to be. There doesn't seem to be another one.
Can I roll perception to see if there's another one?
Yes, you may. See if Petalil can do better.
Nope.
Nope. No, there's no other entrance / exits.
Petalil, you're a novice at this. It's just one of your two good skills.
I think Spirit would definitely try to push or make the doors move in any way. Just
Give
trying
me
to brute force her way in there.
give me whatever check would be associated. I just want to say strength, but that's not a thing.
Athletics.
Probably athletics.
Yeah, athletics. Oh, they don't budge at all. They
Yeah.
groan, but they don't budge.
Fair enough.
Could Seth bulk up and push open the door?
That's not gonna affect my athletics roll.
I know.
It's unfortunate.
Unfortunito.
Well, I think what Spira would do is gather the broken Pokeballs, and then just make note of this cave's location in some way, and then posit that we go ahead and move on, and also give word to send word out maybe to the professor about this very interesting phenomenon with the Steelix, because she's certainly never heard of anything like this before.
Sure, of course. Well, obviously, without going into full roleplay, of course, he's going to explain, while it's not normally something they just do on their own, obviously there is something called Mega Evolutions, which is Pokemon going above their normal strength levels, and they just kind of temporarily grow in power and change appearances. Normally it comes with the requires a strong bond between a trainer and their Pokemon, and with the use of a Mega Amulet. And he is telling you all of this as you are making your way back onto the route.
Nice.
So of course, as you make your way back, and of course you make your way back up to the meadow, you can get back onto the route, which the route is of course just south of Wellborn. It is still, the air is still thick with the smell of flowers and the salty spray of the ocean. And in the distance, you can hear what appears to be a Pokemon battle going on. And not a wild battle, because you can hear trainer commands. Streaks of lightning, shoot up into the sky, and you can hear the crashing of rocks as well. And as you get closer, you can see that the battle is between, at the moment, a young woman and a young man. And right as you kind of approach, the Graveler knocks out the Raichu with a powerful strike. And obviously the young woman recalls her Pokemon. And with strange hesitation, she throws out she pulls one more Pokeball off her belt and throws it. And with an explosion of, with a burst of hearts and stars, a Houndoom. A Houndoom pops out, and it roars very aggressively, and just without even a single command, it just immediately attacks the Graveler. And it doesn't take... it takes a moment, but Eleanor recognizes not only that the viciousness, but also the strange aura coming off the Houndoom. It appears to be a shadow Houndoom, and the woman appears to struggle to keep it under her control as the battle rages on.
This ain't our problem, right? We can just turn around.
No, this could be our problem. I don't know how to bring it up, though, without us sounding like lunatics.
You could just ask her where she got the Pokemon.
You guys can go do that. I don't feel like having more canine teeth in my neck.
That is a very fair assessment, I will be completely honest.
Yeah. That definitely has an injury, you know? Let's not make it a death.
So as you three talk amongst yourselves, the Houndoom manages to get a very tough strike, sending the boulder of a Pokemon almost flying, skidding backwards, and it faints. And you can hear the young man just go, "Oh, come on, I almost had that." And the young woman just kind of, jumps in the air and celebrates her win. And the Houndoom attempts to lunge at the young man, but before it gets a chance, she returns the Pokemon to her ball and puts it on her belt.
I was just about to ask if it was in hyper mode or not. That answers the question. No.
Yep. And she kind of puts her hands behind her head, and she goes, You may have almost had it, but I still won in the end. So what was that? 2,500, I think? And he just kind of sighs and goes, yeah, 2,500, whatever. And they kind of exchange money, and he just kind of walks southward, and she kind of stands there looking at her Pokedex and her trainer card.
Goodbye, man. You just disappeared instead of actually going south.
He used vanish.
Yep.
If the game wasn't paused, I would approach the woman.
There you go.
Thank you. And as Eleanor is approaching her, she's gonna, call out, hey. So she just walk up to this woman. It's like, surprise, I'm here.
And she kind of turns and she goes and puts her Pokedex down, and she goes, "Oh, hello there. I'm not, I kind of just got done with a Pokemon battle. I'm hoping you're not looking for another one."
No, more so a question.
Um, sure?
That Houndoon of yours, where did you get it?
Oh, I got it in a blind trade, back in Wellborn at the Pokemon Club.
The Pokemon Club?
Yeah, it's kind of a, like, I mean, it sounds dumb to say a Pokemon fan club considering everyone loves Pokemon. But yeah, it's ran by a very nice man. And yeah, they do Pokemon trades and give tips to trainers, and you get to meet a lot of interesting Pokemon.
So, how does the random trade work? Is it a specific person, or is it just kind of like a ball's thrown into a group and you kind of just grab one?
I mean, I guess technically that's how that works. I I was originally going back there to just do a regular trade, just to kind of see what was there. As much as I loved my Curlia, you know, I I just kind of wanted something different, and when I no one really wanted to trade with me, so he suggested doing a blind trade, which is just there's this machine. It kind of looks like the PCs you find at Pokemon centers, and you put a Pokeball on this little thing next to it, and 1 second it's there, and then it gets like zapped away. And it took about 20 minutes for something to come back, and I got this Houndoom. It's not very friendly, but I'm also not that experienced of a trainer.
Can I ask you what the name of the club leader is?
I think he said his name was William, Mr. William. At least that's what I called him.
I mean, at this point, kind of sus. I'd be like side-eyeing Spira, be like, hey, you hear this?
Oh yeah, she's looking between the two participants in this conversation, and just sort of like just trying to look for any like signs of dishonesty, but she doesn't really hear any. It sounds plausible enough. Spira just goes, well, that sounds like a lovely program that somebody's created.
Oh. No, go ahead.
Since you are recently battled, I do not feel compelled to challenge you. It would not be very fair. You are on your trainer's journey, correct?
Yes, I am.
Oh, we are as well. Do just be careful, however. We've been noticing quite a few Pokemon that have been unreasonably aggressive, and we think there might be something going on with them, but we've just been keeping an eye out and taking notes, and perhaps reporting it to the professor. Just keep it in mind and be careful with Pokemon you get from others, okay?
Okay. So, I mean, I don't really think I'll be doing a blind trade anytime soon. But, yeah, I can let him know if I see anything strange, I guess.
Specifically, the thing that is strange, your hound dome. Please be careful with it. People can get hurt.
He does seem pretty aggressive. He doesn't seem to like people.
It is troubling. Just try to only use him sparingly, and, well, that is all I will say. But, if you are going to be heading to the next gym, if you've already defeated the Wellborn gym, then I suppose we'll see you there, perhaps.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to Wellborn and kind of rest up. I think.
Of course.
Well, good luck on your journey, I suppose. Like I said, I'll keep an eye out.
We did a really good job of weirding this girl out instead of actually getting her to understand that what she has in that Pokeball is going to kill a man.
And she just spirit just waves goodbye and walks.
I'd wave goodbye and, yell back over my shoulder. Keep in mind what we said. People can get hurt. We all run.
What'd she say?
Run!
What'd she say?
You weren't that far away. You definitely could have heard.
You assume a lot.
Was that like 10 meters away?
Sure.
I'm asking for clarification, because if I heard right, we're gonna go back to Melborough to ask about this murder dog that she got from Mr. Willie.
I was not intending to go back to the city. In fact, I was hoping that we could cross this route rather quickly and get to the next city. I do have a package arriving after all.
We're
Okay, I'm good with not
about her saddle. And the fact that people are literally giving their Pokemon away to the people, turning them into shadow Pokemon.
Not a very good protagonist.
Listen.
We're children.
Eleanor's dying inside.
I don't
You
want to
may
deal
make
with
the
any more
decisions amongst yourselves.
I mean, if y'all actually want to go back, I mean, that's fine. I mean, but Spira is under the impression that their duty was to continue to do what they're what quote unquote supposed to do, because that's what the professor told them. So that's what she's doing. She's just not meddling anymore. Like, she has her suspicions about it, surely. Like, it's kind of written pretty plain. But that being said, like, that's just what she thinks. So that's what she wants to do. But I mean, she's not just gonna continue down the route if both of you just turn around and leave her.
Eleanor definitely isn't one to, just ignore something like that. Although I don't think I would necessarily, get heavily involved in it to the point that, I'd start fighting with them. I think I would definitely go back and, gain some more information so that we could actually, loop in Professor Cypress. Meet this Mr. William.
Mr. Willie.
Mr. Willie. Willie's Wonderland?
Oh no, not again.
I'm thinking more of a euphemism for penis.
Yeah.
Because let's not forget there was 3 people in the basement. Presumably Axel, Ava, and maybe this mystery guy.
Mystery man.
You also had that mysterious video call.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you never Or was it a video call, or is it just... I know, it's just a message.
It was like a video call, but the screen was black the entire time.
That's what it was, yes, thank you.
It was on the tablet that Seth stole, right?
Yes.
The tablet that we gave back to the professor, but we didn't give the laptop to the professor.
Yep.
So, the next town, get healed up, search through this nifty little laptop.
You want to go to the next town, or do you want to go back?
You split. Don't make me the deciding vote.
We can go to the next town, and Eleanor, kinda... You know the gif of the woman with, like, all the math equations going around her head? That's what she's gonna be doing, like, trying to, like, connect the dots. You're gonna go into Eleanor's bedroom when they stay at a Pokemon Center, and I'm gonna have newspaper clippings and, like, the red strings linking everything together, and it's just gonna say, William.
Afton.
No! No.
I mean, I do, obviously, I just want to point out that, like, you guys are, like, right here.
Right where?
Where the stream thing is. You're just right there.
So what, it's probably, like, a couple hours walk back to Wellborn?
Yeah, as opposed to a week. You
Oh, God.
barely left.
Back to Wellborn then?
Alright, yeah, okay. Well, we'll go back to the city then.
Not only for that, but also, because our Pokemon are just heavily injured from the Steelix. And perhaps it isn't the best thing to, go a week without actually, like, in a Pokemon Center.
It's fair enough.
Alright. So, you travel back to Wellborn, and of course, you go back to the Pokemon Center, which you've been to before. You are free to heal up your Pokemon and take away, what is it, one injury?
It's based on hours,
Based on
however
hours,
many
right.
hours we spend in there.
That's right. The healing itself is instant, but it's the injuries that take time. That's correct.
Oh.
So of course it was you guys set out early in the morning, so it's probably not even noon yet.
We're gonna come back and, I can't remember their names. I know one of them starts with a D. It's not Dallas, and it's also not Dylan. Dustin. Dustin. He's gonna be like, why are you back already? Go away.
Go away. You're trying to rub it in our faces that we lost.
And then he'll just get hit over the head by the other guy.
You taken out to sea and made to walk the plank.
I mean, he did make us look for his lunch for a gym challenge.
No, well that was Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Riley
not
was
what
the captain.
Yeah, no, I know that, but that's not what Riley would have wanted as a gym challenge.
Oh, no, not at all. Alright, so you've made your way back, done your healing. Well, it's going to take a moment to heal your Pokemon in it.
I'm already all healed.
Nice.
Yeah, we're all chilling.
See, that's the actual Move Master before they merged it would actually tell me in chat when you guys healed, but that was from the long rest button with their short rest button. Currently those functionalities do not work, but that's fine.
Oh, just been manually changing the numbers.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could never get Move Master to work for whatever reason, but I do remember the healing worked.
Yeah.
That does remind me. I should have told y'all before, but somebody made a macro to do your daily, what was it?
Training.
Daily trainings, yeah. At a click of a button, it was a macro. I'll share it when we're done here.
Okay.
What's on the menu?
Well, since we spend a decent amount of time, well, I mean, since we quote unquote long rest,
Mhm.
all training is reset. And Spira is going to groom all of her Pokemon and give them all experience training.
Good old experience training.
Forget, how does that work again? I know we discussed it last week.
Oh, apparently you can only EXP train 2. I was not aware of that. Oh, that's right. You can only do as many as... Yeah, okay.
It's your
Never mind.
command level or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this Pokemon Center have like, I don't know how to like a long distance trading machine?
Yes, it does.
Seth just wants to send the Sableye he caught back to his home for his brother.
Just shows up one day.
What is this gremlin doing in the house? Oh my god.
Oh, it's friendly.
Yeah, you can certainly send it off. Do you want to do you have something to swap, or are you just like sending it off?
Pretty much just sending it off. Like he's not expecting anything back. Ooh, bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy. He's gone. And we'll put that in the box's box, I guess. Just put it on the back. Just one day, Seth will be like, "Hey, I have a Sableye. It might be necessary here."
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm also going to take the time to experience train.
Okay.
So it's however many levels you have in command, and then the experience they get is equal to half their own level plus a bonus from their trainer's command rank. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not very much, but at the same time, like...
It adds up.
Yeah, it adds up, and also I give way too much experience. Like, way too much.
Yeah, we figured out that we were basically being put through a supercharger as far as how fast our Pokemon were leveling up.
Probably give you guys twice the amount of experience you're supposed to be getting, but...
I was gonna say, yeah, it's been very generous considering the fact we've done 2 gyms, and Charles is already level 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, like in most of the mainline series games, your starter Pokemon is usually the second evolution by like after the second gym. At least mine always is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's a little bit higher, but I'll be a little bit more conscious of the experience and whatnot. And I mean, as long as it's not, you get to the 8th gym and you're level 100, I think we'll be fine.
Well, yeah, no. There comes a point where the scaling on the experience tables gets pretty ridiculous. I think what this sort of accelerated pacing is just going to make us plateau faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, I think after taking care of all of that, so let's see, those 2 were experience trained. That means that you are still focus trained. Let's see. I need to make sure to untick focus training from Valor and Radiance because they are no longer focus trained. Conquest is focus trained because I can apply my other training features during that, I believe.
I believe so.
Justice. Yeah, Justice is focused. Okay. Okay. I think all of my ducks are in a row, except perhaps while we're in the city, I might need to pick up some potions. Yep, because I have none.
Absolutely none.
So I'm gonna buy... Oh my goodness. I am broke. I'm gonna buy 5 potions and I have 0 money.
Oh no.
Let's see. Where did my items go? There they are. Oh hey, yes, they have the sprites for these. Some of them at least.
Yeah, some of them. It do be that way.
Alrighty. That do be me set up.
Nice. How is everyone else doing?
I'm good. Before we leave the Pokemon Center, I think I would, talk to Nurse Joy about Mr. William and just ask them basic questions to know about him.
Sure. So he is known for being very eccentric. He's always well dressed. He's friendly to everyone. He owns one of the yachts on that comes in a port every so often. It's actually currently out, even though he is currently in the city. And yeah, he's owned and operated the Pokemon Club for probably the better part of 5 years now. He bought it from someone else.
Okay. Is he native to Wellborn?
He is from... World map. He's actually from Sandy Springs, the city of the desert.
Okay.
So he is native to the region.
Yes.
Okay. It's important because islanders don't trust people. Shut up, phone.
Oh. Good point. I'm gonna mute my phone before that happens to me.
Rar.
XD.
Rar XD. Purrs. I'm not gonna do the whole song live, I promise.
Thank you.
It's for the Scooty After Dark stream.
Oh god.
Oh goodness. Let's see here. Well, so after having our little foray into the route before returning to the city, I think we're all stocked up. Do we just want to go visit the Pokemon Trading Club or whatever?
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, Seth bought 4 more Pokeballs, by the way.
Alright, fair enough.